Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome in. We're bouncing around because we are live in the shop. The shop is open. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. This is Pomme Stars Season 3. It is your CEO, pawn shop owner, Janken Pomme, welcoming you. Hello, welcome back in the shop. And today I have a fellow bunny man with me. I have Roy with us. Hello, Roy. How are you? Wait, hold on. Can they not? Wait, why did... oh, no, we forgot. Wait, why is this not picking up? Hold. Hold up. What? Wait, hold on. Why? OBS, you shouldn't be muted, so hold on. What is your problem? It says, it's OBS. So it's
gotta be something.
There we go. It was using like the wrong channel for yes, and I have to like. All right, there we go, and we're gonna do this again. I'm with Roy.
Hello. Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Of course. I'm excited because so many new things today, guys. This is Season 3, Episode 1, with the new model, with Roy. I've known Roy. I was telling him a little bit beforehand. I've known Roy for some time because I've been like in the VTuber scene and even as a fan for a while. And Roy, you've been doing this yourself like for quite a while. We're talking a little bit about that, right?
Yeah, a little over 4 years now I've been a VTuber. Whew.
Time flies, man. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, for real.
But today I invited you in my shop. So basically, you are now in virtual Japan. Welcome to Japan. You've been in Japan? But yeah, exactly. You're back? Nice. You've been.
I'm back.
Nice.
It's been over a decade since I've been.
Oh,
so
really?
I miss it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, today it's only the virtual version. So we'll have to make do. And
I can feel it. I can feel it. Tadaima!
Yeah. Okay. Yes,
Arigato.
And this is my pawn shop, right? And of course, what do we do in a pawn shop, guys? What do we do in pawn shop? We pawn stuff, I think.
Yeah, stuff.
Right? So this is
memories.
Stuff. Yes, memories. It's a good one. I do put a lot of values in that. And basically, in Pomme Star, for those of you that it is the first time, I have asked Roy to bring some items that he wanted to pawn me. Of course, I can't physically really take them, especially some of them, because we're gonna have a problem. You're gonna have a problem. You'll see in a moment that we're gonna have a problem if I actually take those. But the important thing is that you're gonna make money today.
Oh,
yes, right. Because the item that you bring, I'm going to be evaluating, like a good pawn shop owner. I'm going to be evaluating their value.
Sure.
Either their rarity, either if they are unique, like they have like something special, like they went like through a traumatic event. One that I like to compare is like a book that would have like survived a total lost fire, for example. Like that kind of stuff, like kind of crazy stories. Or one of the most important, and one of the things I like inviting people for that here, is any sort of sentimental value. Because sentimental value is a value, and I do put money on that.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm glad that I picked some sentimental items. Mostly sentimental items.
I'm really excited to talk about them too. And one thing you got to know though about that money, right? It's like it's not like typical money. And for those of you maybe who haven't like watched the show before, I used to have my own money that I would call the Janken Pomme Yen, the JPY. Not the normal one. Not the normal one. The Janken Pomme Yen. But after a certain axe-wielding VTuber who kind of like broke the system a little bit. We had to really do a little bit of a change of currency. You see, now I've entered my coin era.
Coin.
Yes, I've entered my coin era. So it's all virtual.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm an old man, but I am a man of my time, and we called it the John coin.
John coin.
The John coin. That's right.
Got it.
It's like Janken, but it's a coin instead.
John coin.
Yes, like I'm an old man joke.
Janken point. Yeah.
John coin Pomme. And I'm gonna be showing it to you like this. Basically, right now you're at 0. We haven't made any profit so far. It does say JK, okay, but this is very serious. This is not a joke.
Okay, understood.
Okay. It's not /JK, like it's actual real serious money. Okay.
Understood.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So with this in mind, I think everything is set. And we can go ahead and start showing some items. Like I said to you, Roy, and like I said a little bit at the beginning, we have a lot in common, and I can't wait to kind of make some comparison. And as fellow bunnies, let's start this episode 1, shall we? With the first item. We have 10 items to go through today, as per is tradition on the show. And the first item that we have today is already problematic.
Why is it problematic?
It's already problematic because, yeah. Well, listen, if I'm to buy this, like I said, it's a good thing that I don't actually bring it in, because you may enjoy Roy, but if I would have gotten this in my hand, I don't know if you could have enjoyed Roy's as much. Because you decided that one of the important things to you that you wanted to pawn me today, and I can see the value out of that because I use similar. You brought us. Well, actually, Roy, what did you brought us?
So this is my day-to-day streaming setup. So I've got 2 monitors. I've got a sound system. I've got a mic. I've got a stream deck. I've got the computer on the side with some headphones. Yeah,
it's over for him, guys. Basically, he's selling out. He's selling out. It's over. No. Listen. You said, I have to sell the sentiment to you. I wasn't thinking about the item. Listen, you can't take the items. I need those. But I can tell you how important these are to me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No jump scare here. He's not going anywhere. Don't worry, guys. He's not actually selling those. So I just want to go and show the item a little bit bigger here. We can see obviously your screen. You can see the monitor, and you can see already there is a bit of a Roy Power Ranger flavor.
Yeah, it's true.
On your wallpaper.
It's true.
It's true. We can see. Is that Iron Mouse?
It is. Yeah, this was from her Satan debut. I really liked it because I like pink. And
you do.
It's very pink.
Yeah,
pink is my favorite color.
Yourself, right?
Yeah, pink's my favorite color.
I do love, man, that rock pinks. Seriously, it's. I can't believe some people still think it's a stigma in 2025. Pinks is an actual real cool color. And
I agree.
I'm glad that you're rocking it.
I actually have a second desk mat too. You can kind of see it in the picture on the right. That one's my friend Buff Pup.
Yes.
So that's from their Goo Werewolf debut.
So many debut.
Gotta support the homies,
All right, and this setup is a setup you've been having for a long time. What's the story? I guess it has to come with a story. There are many stories.
Yeah, so I can start with the funny story with the computer itself. I've had the computer for a little over 2 years, or around 2 years. So there was I won't name names for the sake of avoiding anything crazy. There was a certain computer making company that they would make custom computers for streamers and content creators, and they had an affiliate program that many people were a part of.
Okay,
and I myself,
yes.
I myself was one of the people part of it, and I I kind of like I started getting wind that I was like, I think I'm being taken advantage of for free advertising. I think I'm being like, you know, kind of like used you know, you kind of figure this stuff out as you are a growing content creator. And one of the funny things was even though that was the case and I hadn't made a single dollar off of anything that they were, you know, giving me, they did offer a major discount on custom computers. Yeah. So I ordered a computer, which is the computer you see in the picture, and it's pretty chunky. It's got a 3070. I don't remember how much RAM it had before. I upgraded the RAM to 64 gigs. I've got an SME. Wait, no. SME. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's
like
MSC,
the one
MSC.
It's the one step above SSD drive. I always forget the proper name of it.
I'm not sure either, but okay. You got something that will
NVMe. There we go.
NVMe. Okay, you got an A B C D F G. Yes.
Honestly, it's true. But yeah, I've got that. I've got an SSD storage in there. We got a lot of fans. We love having a lot of fans. Yeah, it's really good. But so I got this, and the day I got this, they went out of business.
Wow.
So.
Well, your warranty has just been voided the day you received it.
Yeah. Honestly, it is very funny. Luckily, I do have a bit of a technology background, so I am able to work on this in case I need it. Yeah. But other than that, it's just everything else. The monitors I've had for like over a decade. They're like the first gaming monitors I've ever bought. They're Zowie BenQ monitors, which I don't think is actually made anymore.
If I could share a little bit monitor story. When I moved to Japan, I actually only brought one monitor, and I was given one for free, and it's a Japanese half monitor, half TV. It's a Sharp. And I just use it like as a monitor, as like for monitoring, right? It's not like my main one, but I kind of get like the if it works, it works kind of vibe.
Yeah, I mean, like I think the only downside of mine is they're locked at a 60 hertz refresh, so they're old, but they work. They have no damage on them.
Yes, I vouch that old, but it works. That's the important part, just like me.
Yeah, absolutely. You're not that old. Come on.
I am.
No.
I'm proper like grandpa level age now.
No. Come on.
A young grandpa, but still.
Come on.
But okay, so you've been running with this setup for a while. And it is important to you because it's basically your everyday. You gotta stare at that stuff every day. How do you feel about your microphone?
Microphone's great. It was a birthday present from a friend, but this is kind of the brand that I kind of just go with from now on. It's a Shure. I know most people are used to the Shure SM7B microphone. Yeah. Everyone's it's the streamer. I have one step below that. It's the Shure MV7. So a little bit more affordable.
We might see later on, but you have other stuff when needed too. So.
I do. Yeah. I do indeed. Very true. Very true.
Okay.
But listen, you're looking for reliable. This is it. You're not going to find a better setup. You can ask my audience, you can ask the Dusk Bunnies how often I have tech issues, and if I do, how fast do I resolve those tech issues.
But that's just because you're good, though.
I mean, am I good, or am I just good at setting up the equipment, and now the equipment is good in itself?
Okay. What about the XLR, though? Everyone has been shitting on... I've seen a lot of comments of people having issues. Has it been great? Has it been like running into any? Because you have the mini version.
Yeah, I've had zero problems with it whatsoever.
Yeah, mine broke my Rodecaster deal.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I hope you get it replaced soon.
Yeah, I'm working on it, but you know how it works. Like you gotta like prepare it and send it to them. Okay. Hold on. So market value of this is a set deal, right? Everything's coming.
Yeah. Let's say that. You can throw in the L disc too if you want it.
Okay. By itself, if I have to use my pawn shop analysis for rarity in there as just like rarity value, the PC is an interesting story, and in a sense, because like you said, the company is no more. So that adds a little bit of a flair. And in a way, even if it's used, your mat is technically a collectible.
Oh, it's true.
It's technically a collectible because I can go in the shop and ask like for this specific Iron Mouse mat.
Oh.
Same as the buff buff, I guess. That is there on the side. So, with all of this and the monetary value and also the fact that they are used, how much could I offer you with that? And all the sentiment that goes with it, trying to boost that. Quick mental mat, a PC, 2 screens. Okay, and
there is an iPhone as well behind the microphone. It's a little bit harder to see.
Right, because you kind of need that. To show expressiveness.
Exactly.
I will make a first offer. And on Pomme Star, I haven't told you. Maybe I should have. You have the chance to make one counter offer.
Okay.
But make it worthwhile. If you're just like, I'm making a counter offer just because I want to make more money, I might just tell you no. But if you have like a selling argument, then that's what we're talking about. I'm out about selling arguments here. All right.
Sure.
So for your first item and very important setup that you need every day, and I would not take literally from you, or you would be in trouble. I think. Oh, and by the way, one important thing about the Janken, they don't follow the Japanese yen structure.
Good to know.
Yes, because they used to, and it was confusing people because suddenly I was giving them like 1,000,000 yen, and they go like, "Whoa!" And it's like, hold on, it's actually like it's actually 10K. So so we're just back at the American Canadian convention, like no 00 at the end. So I will make a first offer. Am I lowballing with that? I might be.
Okay.
But it is used. No, I know. I need to put the value a little bit in there. Okay, I have it. If it's too low, you'll tell me anyway. And the chat is gonna burn me like scam. They always yell at me when I lowball.
Okay. All right, guys, get ready to call him a scammer.
I am offering you 1,500 junk coin.
Okay, and that's equivalent to 1,500 USD.
No. It's literally that. That's it. It's 1,500. There's no more like Japanese yen or whatever.
There's no conversions or anything.
There's no conversion.
It's 1,500 JK. Okay.
Exactly. That's it.
Okay.
For the whole set. I have to put also in consideration that, like I said, it's used, and I have to resell that shit.
Sure.
I cannot give you the price that I would like sell it at, right?
Sure. So, I will say, if it sways your decision making at all. So obviously, there's the phone behind the microphone. It is on a very cute pink little bunny stand.
Ooh.
The same one that every VTuber has. Ooh. And then you could market this as a first-time VTuber setup. 2 monitors, XLR mic, Go XLR, Stream Deck,
can you feel,
iPhone.
Can you feel like the salesman vibes right now, just like at the first sell pitch? I'm really feeling it. Okay, I hear you.
Okay. Could you do 1750 JK?
1750?
1750 JK.
I think I can match that. I think I can
All right.
match that. Yeah.
Put her there.
That was a good call. And also, I'll tell you one of the reason, and we can also maybe talk about this. Is you got me at the rabbit. I don't know like if you have a representation of your little dust bunny, but that's my guys, the pumpkins that I call them, which are isagiringo. You've ever seen like isagiringo, like the little
I've seen it here.
apple bunnies, right?
Yeah.
So because you had like the rabbit stand. And my little bit rabbit coded myself. I was like, all right. That's an easy sell. That's easy sell. Got me with the rabbit.
Crazy.
That won't work like every time, but I would say this one was pretty good. Let me take a little note here of how much you made for your first item. And,
perfect.
We will be continuing into our second item. There we go. It's taken here. All righty. Yes, the bunnies are uniting today.
Yes.
All righty. I would say it's pretty good for a first item.
Yeah.
Some people, they bring me like literal like junk.
I would never.
And I would
say never.
I think you're gonna make a good amount today.
Okay. What's the most anyone's ever made?
Listen, it doesn't matter. Like Rosie, like literally, like went crazy, and it was like, "Oh, we're gonna do like a money manipulation, like bullshit." And then it was like, "You give me like a higher amount than what's actually worth, but then you lower the conversion of your." Anyway, so it does no matter. But I can say that the most hype item I had, I'm sorry, Rouge, you made the most money, but that was not the hype item. Ollie brought me a Yago signature.
That is pretty cool.
Yes, that got me by surprise by a lot. That was pretty crazy. It's pretty good. Pretty holy crazy.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
But you still have some pretty cool stuff, guys. Don't go anywhere because some of them I was just like, oh, that's really cool. And
I'm really excited for this.
Very on brand with you. But for the second item, we go literally again like very on brand.
Sure.
And I'm very curious on that couple factor.
Sure.
Of like why this one, and I feel like is there a story? You brought what seems to be a simple item, but for you, I'm sure it has more meaning because we have a good old cup of Joe.
Yeah.
Yes, with the coffee in it. You're selling the coffee too, right?
I will make a fresh cup for you if you purchase it.
All right. So yes, you are a barista.
I prefer club owner now since the cup of dusk has been upgraded to a club.
Oh, we're both like owner. Oh, one more thing to add up. I see. So you bought the place now. That's amazing.
It's more like it magically manifested.
Yes, I
yeah, there's some interesting lore implications that I could break it down for you sometime. But listen, I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, how long do we have? Let's focus on this cup.
Absolutely.
Because you chose this cup on purpose, I would imagine. Like, I'm sure you have a couple cup, but you chose that cup.
Yeah. So, when I first moved out of my parents' home forever ago, they gave me, some starter things that, to live off of, supplies and coffee mugs and things like that. And this is one of the things that they gave me. And it's very heavy. It's very heavy.
Yeah.
But it's something that they got at a yard sale. I don't know what the sentimental value to them was, but to me, it has lasted me moving out of their place, moving into my first place, moving across the state, and then moving 3 separate times after that. And it's still here. There's no problems with it. It is always my go-to cup to drink out of for coffee. And it's almost soothing because you pick it up and that weight, it feels good to have it feel sturdy.
Yeah, it's like a weighted blanket. You know, you can feel like the weight of it. I understand that sentiment.
Exactly.
Okay. What is it made of? Because as you said, like just looking at it, it looks heavy. Is it ceramic or is it like stone? Perhaps it looks a little bit handcrafted.
It's definitely handcrafted. I can tell you that much because there's beautiful imperfections in it.
Yeah.
And as you like run your hands on it, like you can feel that it's like, oh, this like changes here. It's still a perfectly good coffee cup. There's no like, oh my God, this is like weird here, so the coffee falls out. No, it's perfectly level. Everything goes inside. But like as you scan it, you're like, oh, the artist decided to do this, or oh, they did this, and I don't know what material it is. Ceramic would be my guess. I would like to say reinforced porcelain for my friend.
Okay. So it's not the design itself or anything. It's really more like it's a memorabilia that has a lot of like value over time. Since you had this item a lot, and now it's also your go-to cup. We gotta talk coffee though a little bit. We gotta talk what coffee, because that will change my opinion on like how much I give you. What kind of coffee are we putting in that?
So it depends on what you want specifically. I myself am a little bit air quotes boring.
If I say like omakase, like on the house.
Omakase, yeah, okay, all right.
What do you recommend?
So all right. First of all, what time of day are you having the coffee? Are you having it with a meal? Are you having it for dessert?
Right now it's 11. It's 11 a.m. So a little bit late in the morning.
Okay, let's get you a little bit of a light roast then. Something like a breakfast blend. We can go with something like that. I myself drink coffee with fat-free milk. I'm not lactose intolerant, so I enjoy milk. I don't really like creamers or sugary things added into my coffee, so it is quite literally just enough milk to turn it to the color you see, which is usually like turn and then immediately like flick the wrist back up to stop it from pouring more.
No, I see it. It's just lightly added. Okay.
Yeah. So that's usually how I like to do it because I think it takes just enough edge off of any of the coffee that I'm serving or having to then enjoy the flavor of the coffee without milk being overpowering. And that's why I have fat-free milk, because then there's less flavor from the milk and it just kind of helps dilute either the acidity, which is very high in light roasts, or cuts back on the bitterness, which is very high in things like dark roasts. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Men knows what he's talking about.
Try.
I like that. Okay. All right. Now, for a cup, like the cup itself, like it's art, like artisanal, kind of level. It's not like it's like a renowned artist that made it. So this gains a lot of points on sentimental value, and the coffee itself being your brand. And your trade. How much can I give you for this? I kind of like the sturdiness of it. If I have to buy a mug, I like, maybe because it's of me and who I am and what I look like, but I like my mugs sturdy, like like it's a unit. So I kind of like that. From that mug, and it needs to be like big enough,
sturdy,
exactly.
Unit, yeah,
exactly. So I think this is the kind of mugs I would like. The design, it's okay. I do like the imperfection of it. It reminds me of the Japanese way. What is it like when you repair things
with the gold?
With the gold, yeah, the kind of thing. So I kind of like this kind of stuff, but it is at the end of the day a cup of coffee. So, like, you're not getting $1,000 at a cup of coffee, but
I mean, you could. I'm just saying. Okay.
I am saying here, and no, I think this is fine. Because at the end of the day, it is a cup of coffee.
Sure.
I will offer you, and again, if you want to make your point and give me another price, I think for this cup and the sentiment it has and the nice coffee you're able to brew it in upon giving it to me,
Okay.
I think I will offer, and I think I'm generous, 75 Janken.
75 JK. Okay. 75 JK. Okay.
A cup of coffee. You know, it's a cup of coffee at the end of the day.
Sure.
Who buys a cup of coffee at $100? You know, like it's.
You know, I think I'll take it.
Yeah.
I think I'll take it.
Okay,
Yeah. I think that's a fair offer. Put her there.
All right, perfect. All right, easy one.
Easy one.
I'm almost even considering. I'm just like, only the sentiment carries this probably at 75.
I mean, the sturdiness. Just think of the sturdiness, because you need a sturdy coffee cup for a sturdy guy. I mean, like, listen, I'm sure if I banged on your chest a bit, I'd see how sturdy you are. This is how sturdy that mug is.
Are you saying I'm sturdy as a mug?
No, I'm saying that you need a mug that is sturdy like you.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm sure those muscles aren't for show, right? I mean, come on,
right,
like clearly,
right.
come on, we got some muscles up in
we
here,
got some muscle.
Yeah.
I actually don't have the muscle, but I can still like go. Yeah, let's go.
I mean, listen, oh, big man. Ooh.
All right. 75 sold. For
the
Big Bunny in the shop. Okay. All right. I don't know why suddenly we're at an auction. And by the way, I do have a little bit of a mug collection myself.
Ooh.
Yes. But mainly because of Miss Janken.
Gotcha. Makes sense to me.
She's the one collecting the cup, especially.
Understood.
Starbucks here makes really cool looking Japanese mugs.
Yeah.
If you ever like enjoy mugs, like I recommend if you ever come to Japan to just come to look.
I want to go back. I really do.
Alrighty, let's move the third item now. Okay, the third item. Before we go and I show it, I had to specify to Roy before we start the stream that this is a pawn shop. Yes, I am buying. Right, I'm buying almost anything, right? I'm very open to buy just about anything. But like there's the thing that like I usually don't do. It's not very ethical. Like I made sure that I told him I'm not buying people, right? I don't do into like slavery like that.
Yeah.
That's a bit much, right? So I had to confirm.
Yeah, makes sense.
I had to confirm like where we were selling here, right?
It was a very funny exchange. I know exactly what item is next because of that. Yeah.
Roy, what are you selling me here?
So, Duncan, on the left of this picture, you'll see that I am in full Mighty Morphin Power Rangers cosplay. So, I am selling the cosplay.
You're not selling me. You're not the Black Ranger.
I mean, I could be for you, maybe. Zuranger.
All right. Does it come with the hacks? He's willing.
Yes. The axe is mine. He just wanted to hold it for the picture.
Cool. Tell me more about your cosplay.
Yeah, so this is one of the first cosplays that I got, and then over time, slowly upgraded pieces through and through. So I got it off like AliExpress kind of like sites, like those types of sites where you're like, I think this will fit me like right, and like I think this looks good, but then like you get it and like certain pieces are like, well, this is fantastic, this one's not as good. This is great, but this isn't. So you're like, I can make this work, And over time, this is not the first time I wore this, but this is definitely the best quality it was ever in. Where over time I would buy small replacements like a different belt or different gloves or different boots.
Yes.
and to just make it better and better and better as it went on. And this is a great memory of mine. And it's funny because I met Johnny Young Bosch, who, for those of you that don't know, played Adam in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. He was the second Black Ranger, and always one of my icons, always one of my idols, one of my favorite people. And I've met him several times now, but this was the first time I'd ever met him in cosplay. And then after this time meeting him, I met him again and was like, it's funny meeting him again now in life and being like, I met you a decade ago or so when I was in cosplay, and now I'm meeting you again and I'm thanking you for voice acting instead of Power Rangers. And it's like a weird full circle thing, because I wasn't a voice actor, a decade ago. I was a Power Rangers fan. I mean, I still am a Power Rangers fan, but you know what I mean. But this cosplay was Johnny Young Bosch approved. He was very happy to see it. We took several other pictures. This was just my favorite picture.
It looks really good. So. It's a good picture. It's a really good picture. He has the intensity in the eyes and you're posing and then the axe holding. It is a great picture. It is a great picture. Yeah. And I told you before, and I think I mentioned it at some point in some streams, but Power Rangers is actually very important to me too. You're probably much more of a bigger fan than me, because I didn't really continued after growing up, but it is still a very important memory, because as a little French guy in Quebec, I was exposed to English TV, and the Power Rangers were such a show, and I really liked it as a kid. And I would have the toys, and I would pretend we were Power Rangers, and Morphin Power Ranger. What is it called with the belt again? Is morphing. A morpher. Morphing time.
Yeah, it's morphing time.
Right, well, it's morphing time, right? And we would have a lot of fun, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other kids my age that were in Quebec at that time, probably these kind of show really helped them with exposing themselves to English and that kind of stuff, right? So the show itself very important in me growing up, and I just like it also as general. I like the concept, and also maybe in a weird way, also probably paved the way for becoming the weeb that I became.
Power Rangers is it's a funny pipeline, because if you watch throughout multiple seasons, you'll realize that a lot of still active, still relevant, prevalent actors and voice actors today got their big breaks in Power Rangers, Johnny Young Bosch being one of them.
But it's a little show, I feel, right? It's it often start like that and open doors for them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Now the cosplay, I don't think it's gonna fit me, sadly, so it wouldn't be for me.
You can put it on a stand.
Yeah, but I mean, I can also sell them. I'm a pawn shop after all. I do like. It looks very nice. Is it still in a prime condition like this?
Yeah, I have it in my closet hanging up.
Nice. But yes, it looks very nice. It looks very professional. You could fool me that this is what they use on stage, maybe. Just on the look, even if it is technically, I don't want to say simple, but I'm gonna say simple just because it is simple to say. But it is a classic look, and it's
the classic look. Classic look.
It's easy to also not make great because it's simple. So I kind of respect. And the axe. What about the axe? Is the axe handmade? Is it bought?
So I bought everything here. It's just that over time I would be this needs to be replaced, and then I would replace certain pieces either by just buying replacement items of that same thing, or adding things there's a belt buckle in the back of the buckle, so it's a clip buckle instead of it being Velcro. So it stays snug, secure, and tight on your waist. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Yes, axe is pretty good. It's even got a handle on it where the top of the axe grip is.
It looks pretty solid. Like like you wouldn't feel like it's gonna break. Kind of quality.
Yeah, you can definitely hold it. I wouldn't recommend swinging it at somebody, but you can definitely hold it in your hand and pose with it, and not have to worry about it breaking.
Yes, I wouldn't recommend anyone to use violence with an axe in general.
Yeah.
All right. How much a all ready to go cosplay would be, and how much can it be resold? I have a number in my head, but as usual, if I am lowballing, you can let me know. I think for the whole thing, and also the fact that it's huge, yada yada, as usual, I am offering you. I don't know if it makes sense. I'm not entirely sure, but you're able to let me know. I think I can offer $250.
That's an interesting price ball you've got there.
I gotta admit, I'm not sure like the investment you had to make on everything here.
Sure.
But that's what I'm estimating.
Okay. I think I can take that.
Yeah,
I think I can take that.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I think I can take that.
Okay.
It might be a little bit of a loss on my part with all the various investments over the year, but seeing as where it is now,
yeah, that's the thing. It's all unless it is a super limited like seeked item that like grows in value. Most of their reselling stuff, it's almost impossible to like have the same value that you bought something.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Well, all right. We're pretty fair. We're pretty fair so far today. I like that. Sometimes I have people just like, no, I want more. Why? I want more. It's like, no. But but you're playing a very fair game. So
I'm trying to, you know.
Okay. I respect that. I respect that in my sellers that come visit me in my shop. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Alrighty. Now the next item that we have today is you made kind of a mention of it earlier. I used to be also the kind of guy like now with when I'm getting older, like my back hurts a little bit more, so I try to slow down on that. You also brought another very on brand and a very how can I say important item. I often share you sharing on your gains. And you brought to us, let me just get to it, the fourth item, some good old barbell.
Yeah. I didn't know how to like preface this because this is just at the gym and these aren't my barbells, so maybe I could say
we're gonna say that like you got them, okay? Because I ain't stealing from your gym.
Yeah, it's if you guys know me at all, if anybody watches my content or listens to me or even follows me on social media, you know that I love working out. I spend a lot of my time at my desk because of the amount of work that I have to do. So when I can get up and go, blow off some steam, the gym is like the first place that I want to go to get that feeling in. And it's very important to me. And while the gym itself does not have every single amenity under the sun, it does have these 50-pound dumbbells, which I like using for chest day because I like working on the chest. It's I feel like the chest is a little important.
What's your routine?
So I've got 5 splits currently.
Okay.
I've got chest, shoulders, tries, arms, back, legs, core, rest day, chest and back, and then arms, shoulders, try, and then rest day, and then repeat.
Okay, okay, okay. It sounds pretty serious to me. That's pretty good. Yeah, I used to have a routine like that too. Not skipping on the leg day either.
Can't skip on leg day.
Can't
Very
skip
important.
on
Very
leg
important.
day. I'll be honest with you. Like I said,
Sure.
I do train a lot less than I did, like, let's say, like 10 years ago. But I never understood the joke, the memes about skipping leg day. Like, what's like? Is it really? It's because like the gym bro, like they don't care about their legs. Like, I mean,
it's because leg day kind of sucks.
Does it?
Yeah, leg day is just not fun.
Really? I never had any problem.
Yeah.
I never had any problem. If anything, I'm pretty strong with my legs. And I've always like enjoyed like lifting, like, you know, the one where you sit down like kind of almost on the floor, and then you're crushed by the machine. I don't know, the leg lifter or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how we call it, like this machine. I have no problem with that. If anything, like I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, I get that, and there's definitely like it's okay to enjoy leg day.
Yeah,
but like when you're getting to like the end of it, and that feeling of leaving the gym and your legs are like not working as you're leaving the gym, and then the next day you're like, I can't move.
I do get that, but also,
yeah,
if you go to the point where you can't move, maybe you should chill.
Well,
I mean,
legs are the one thing that I'm like, I like to go a little bit hard on, because I only do one a week for leg day, and I combine it with my core day. So it's like, I want to go hard on it. I definitely want to get that feeling of I got my workouts worth of leg exercises for the week.
I see.
So,
I see. 50 pound is the one that you usually go for?
For chest currently, yeah. I mean, like I can go higher stuff, but I like doing barbell chest press, or not barbell, dumbbell chest press. And because I like the range of motion you get with them as opposed to a barbell or as opposed to a chest press machine.
Yeah.
So that is the highest weight they have in terms of dumbbells. So I use 50 when I do chest press for dumbbells.
I see. Do you do more power training, or you do more of endurance training? Like more.
I'd say
more
probably
more rep, lower.
Probably a combination. If I hit a high enough rep count on a weight, then I start to consider moving up. Okay. But like the big thing is, to me, it's not necessarily either endurance or power. The big thing is consistency and form, because I could what's the phrase, ego lift as much as I want to. I could put as much weight onto something and do one rep and be like, yeah, I one rep max 300, yeah. But like I did one rep, it was sloppy, I didn't really get anything from it. But if I'm doing 8 to 10 really, really clean, slow, controlled dumbbell chest press, and they're all really good, I'm going to get that full workout from it, even if it's not the highest weight it possibly could be. That matters more to me.
I've never heard the expression, but I really like. You call it ego press?
Yeah, ego lifting.
Ego lifting.
It's like, it's literally when you just lift for the sake of, haha, like I told you I could do it, like kind of thing.
That's a good time. All right.
You hurt yourself.
Right.
I'm not doing that.
I see how serious you are about that. Any stories? Out of training?
I'm trying to think of anything that like really comes to mind, but I think it's just working out. I've unfortunately been on a small gym hiatus recently, because the gym that I normally work out at, they're like, yeah, we gotta close this for maintenance, we'll let you know when it's done. And that was like 2 days ago. And I'm like, bro, how much maintenance do you have to do? It's a gym. Just let me go in there and lift the heavy things and put them back down. I don't know what you're talking about, right? Maintenance on what? The treadmills? I don't use them. Like I do other exercise.
Yeah, maybe there's something like like more like in the place itself.
Yeah.
Machines. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right. So, a set of barbells. I actually have some at home. I never use them. Ah,
Well, big arms though, big arms. Yeah,
I do
yeah,
sometimes. I do sometimes.
Yeah, I see you. Yeah, there you go. You gotta show it off a little. Listen, when you got it, you gotta show off a little.
I know.
Okay?
I should use them more. I have kind of versatile where it came with a set of weight, so I can change. Change how much.
Like you put it into like a stand almost, and then you can slide something. Yeah, I kind of wanted a set of those too.
So. But these are higher quality than the one I have. The one I have are like, the Amazon like plastic kind of.
Yeah, these are rubber.
Yeah.
So that way they don't break
but,
things.
But also it's metal, like the bar.
Oh,
the metal
yeah, the bar itself is metal,
yes.
And then it's rubber on the sides.
How much are these? What?
Sorry, a thunderstorm just started. Yeah.
Damn, that was solid. I was just like, did he just like get hit on his head right now?
No, it started storming really badly yesterday, and I must still be in kind of that like bad storm front. Okay. So it's fine. It'll be okay.
It was so surprising. Okay, how much barbell are worth? Metal one are
What's
more
worth to you?
expensive. But like I said, I don't need them, but I can sell them in my shop, right?
I
have some. If you would have brought another type of maybe I would have considered. I would say, oh man, I forgot how much they're worth. They can be worth a lot. But I'm gonna try, okay? I might be completely wrong. But I think this is in ballpark of how much it could be worth, and with the deduction of resell and yada yada. I have to go lower than that, and if anything, you just correct me. I offer you for a set of barbell that you've been using yourself, 100 JK, 100 Janken,
Okay.
Like I said, I'm probably lowballing a little bit. I'm not sure of the market price.
Sold. I'm in.
Oh, that's
Put it in there.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, handshake right now. Quick. Shake my hand. Shake my hand.
Yeah, but they're not yours. He's literally, they're not mine. This is a free $100.
Listen, I don't know what you're talking. What? That's crazy. I would never.
It's just like, whatever the price you're giving me, they're not mine. Thanks.
That's crazy. What do you mean? That's
but what's the price value of barbell nowadays for real?
I have no idea.
Right?
I got no idea.
I didn't research it.
Sometimes
I do. Some people, they send me like crazy shit, and I'm like, I gotta know what's the actual value of this shit before we go and we go in the show. But but anyway, enjoy your free 100 Janken, I guess.
Thanks.
So
Janken.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's move on into item number 5, where we're going back a little bit where we were at the start, and we kind of made some allusion to this item, and I'm actually very interesting. I think it's very interesting because I've seen this, but I've never seen it in person. It's always like, I know what it is. And of course, it's very important to you. And again, if you enjoy Roy content, I'm sorry. Once again, it's over. He's canceling himself twice today.
Yeah, my bad guys.
First, it was streaming. Now, if you like any of the role play or the voice acting, this is also gone now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just done. So. Yeah.
What are we looking at, Roy?
So this is my voice acting setup. I have a vocal booth to go that is shoved into my closet. As you can see, it is very thickly insulated, and there's a zipper that closes it up. It is a very small area to be in. I'm saying I could not lie down in this and fit.
Yeah.
It is.
you enter this, and then behind this picture is probably the wall, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so we've got the laptop that I record from. We've got the mixer for it because it's an XLR mic. We've got the headphones, and we've got the mic itself, which is probably that and the booth are probably the most valuable things in there. The mic and the booth.
I see you use a staple. What is the brand of this one? I know it's red.
Scarlet.
Yeah, the Scarlet. Yes.
Yeah, it was recommended to me by some of my voice acting friends.
I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't use it for streaming, but for voice acting stuff, it does make sense. I've heard that it is pretty solid for this kind of work.
Because all you have to do is you press a button to turn it on. You've got a gain slider or a gain knob that you can turn up and down.
Yeah, you don't need any of the
pretty much all you need.
Fancy schmincy like shenanigan that like we use like when we're streaming. So
exactly,
it does make sense. It does make sense.
Yeah.
Okay. What about this huge ass? Like I don't even know. That's not a wind stopper? Is it? Like I don't know how to call this.
So I think they're called isolation like filters. It is a giant thing of foam that goes around the entire mic is actually more similar looking to the last mic that I showed you. It's got like that kind of verticalness to it, and it slides up into that from the bottom. That's why the cable is going into that. And then that mic isolation filter helps big filter out things. It's got a windscreen in front of it to stop me from either breathing too hard or from spitting on it. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. I've seen those online, but I've never like seen it in pictures like someone owning them. How good are they? Because okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. When I have to record shit, I don't have yet any setup right like this, and I am using, I don't know if you've ever done this, but it works for me for the little recording that I do, which is not that often. I use the blanket strap. I put myself under the blanket and the microphone. It's like me and the microphone under the blanket together.
Oh, you and the microphone. Wow. That's so intimate of you.
Oh, that's very intimate with me and my microphone. Don't tell my wife.
Wow.
But
I'm very jealous of that microphone. Wow.
It does work for what I want, but man, it looks like it's like the cheap option. So this worked great for you. You're happy with the result this gives you?
Yeah. I mean, I've been using it for I think over a year now, and it's fantastic. The quality that I can get from this, the consistency of quality that I get from it. I do my professional voice acting from here too, not just my audio roleplay channel, but like I record for like games and animations and anime and stuff like that in it.
All right. Interesting. So, mic quality, you said, is about the same as what you had on the other set, right? Okay. Does the laptop come with it? It just looks like a random, like, is it Dell? Am I seeing Dell on it?
Yeah, it's just a generic Dell laptop that's got like
anything that can like let me press record. Basically, right?
It's got an i7 processor and like 500 gigs of storage. You
don't play games on that. You just
no. It runs audio recording software, and I store things on it, and that's all I need it to do. Okay. That's all I keep it as.
Okay. I think these are monitoring headphone.
Yeah, so it's ironically it's the same headphones that I use for streaming, just they have different pads on them. So those pads are a little bit more isolating, where the ones that I use are for comfort. So
yes,
because obviously I'm sitting at this computer for a fairly long amount of time, so I got the comfy headphones for that, and then the other ones are isolating so I can hear the sound better.
Totally makes sense. Okay. Now, I thought about this. I didn't say it at the first time, but you know, getting this from you, it's also like I thought about this in a very, you know, sometimes like I'm not that wholesome, maybe a little bit toxic. It's like, oh, but taking this from you is like removing the competition.
Oh, are we competition?
I mean, I've learned that you're apparently a owner of a shop yourself. Like, I mean, like, unless like we start like dealing some, you know, amicable, you know, profits that we share both kind of revenues. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, in a world where like we're all like kind of like about profit. I'm just saying shit.
I'm sure that you and I could come to some sort of arrangement.
Okay. All right. This looks like kind of things though, like we deal like off screen. So let's keep it professional here. With
of course. I am a professional. What did you think I was insinuating, Janken?
Well, I've seen your content, so I thought, but you know, I don't know.
You thought what? If you actually watched my
you
content,
said that
you would
would
know
bring
that
the
I'm only
sexy
a
in my
professional.
stream today. He said that, so I was like, definitely, like that's the part where he's bringing the
I don't know what
sexy.
you're talking about. I did not say any of that. Actually, I did not use those words at all.
All right. Well, how much am I buying for this boot here? So the computer is kind of meh, so we're not like adding much value from that. It's a microphone, the boot, and all the value comes from everything you've been working with that. What is the asylum kind of like coding thing that you have? Like, is it just like a box? Like, how does that work?
What do you mean?
Well, like I see you have like this white kind of walls. Is this like a rectangle that you set up? Like, how does that work?
Yeah. So it's a vocal booth to go. It is a densely packed booth. I don't know how else to describe it. It's literally a cube or a giant rectangle that you put somewhere. And I have mine in a densely packed closet to add even more to it. But yeah, it's very thick padding that absorbs sound, and yeah.
Okay. So, and then you just set it up. You open it with the zipper. I think I'm seeing there. Okay.
So there's a zipper on the other side too, just in case for some reason you need to bust out of either side.
Okay. Perfect. Not knowing all of the retail value of everything here and adding like all the work that came from this, what is your most proud voice acting work that you've done that you can share?
I mean, more recently, I landed my first lead in something. I am the voice of Equinox in.
Yes, actually, I know this game. The dev also reached out to me, and I did try the demo too, and I remember seeing you being announced as lead on that. That's really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah,
and I think the role is pretty good for you too.
Thank you. Yeah, really excited about that. That's definitely my most proud thing currently. I mean, like, it's the first time I landed a lead in anything, so I was definitely like, yeah.
You guys should check it out. Did you already stream the demo? Did they send you? Well, not demo, but
so I streamed the demo before the voices got added to it. But I did have a friend that streamed it with my voice in it, and it was really nice to hear like their reactions to me. So
cool. You guys should definitely look it out if you haven't yet. Okay. And you recorded in that booth.
Yes. Yep.
Knowing all this and the importance that it has to you. And you did mention to me that like voice acting has been a big dream / goal for a long time of yours.
Yep.
So we can feel like adding like a little like, you know, like the little star sticker next to this one because it's extra special. So the boot itself, the microphone, the everything, that would be like probably I'm calculating. I'm still. It's still.
He's thinking,
Dell.
guys. He's thinking. You got to give him some time.
Yeah. You know, I'm old. I need some time. I'm gonna make you an offer.
Hit me.
I'm not gonna hit you. I don't do that. But I will offer you instead. I think you can let me know if I am off with that. I am offering you 500.
Oh.
But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know.
Oh.
He's like, my dream are worth more than that, sir. Yes,
how much higher should I like
as long as you're telling me actually you're wrong. You gotta go. Actually, you gotta go like actually Janken.
Janken, I'm thinking this is worth not 500 JK, but 1,500 JK.
Oh my God! Why would you think that, Roy?
Because the booth itself is worth like between $750 and $1,000.
Really? I did not know. I was just like, oh
yeah.
God. I really didn't know.
Yeah, and then it's like obviously the other things on top of it. So like the mic isn't super cheap. The Scarlett's not cheap. You know.
Okay. Maybe I miscalculated. So, how much would you say would be a counter offer to that?
I said 1,500.
Okay. Wow, really didn't know the price of that boot.
Yeah.
Because you know,
I was like,
you look at it, and I mean, is it really that special? Like, what is it made of to be that expensive? Is it just like a market thing, and because like it's very niche?
I think it's just a market thing. Yeah.
They know.
Yeah, they know.
They're just like, this is niche, so we're gonna put the price on this shit. All right, all right. No robbing bang in the chat. I see you guys, even if like I don't react to it. Okay, so because I am gonna trust you, right? You did say you're a professional, right?
I am a professional voice actor.
And I don't want to argue with your dreams. I feel a little bit bad. So just like, actually, I'll take your dream on discount, sir. How about that? And I'm just like, nah. You know what? I'm not that cheap. I'm not that.
Said he wouldn't hit me, but then stomps on my dreams. Got it. Understood. I see what you're into. I'm learning so much about you, Janken.
It's all about the emotion and the psychological. I look like I'm a big guy, and I'm about to be physical, but it's all about like the mental. Anyway.
Bakemono
the shit I can say. I'll go with 1,500. I go with.
Let's go.
And now I am very curious about those boots, and I may actually be like looking them up myself, because I've been wondering, like if I ever like want to step up my game, and if I do more recording, so yeah, I'll look it up. I'm curious.
They are on the expensive side. I think part of the value is also that it's air quotes to go, so I could technically pack that up and take it somewhere if I needed to, but hell no am I doing that.
Holy shit. I guarantee you the production cost of this shit is probably $10.
It's probably not a lot. They definitely have a huge markup on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the material, absolutely. I don't think is anything like that crazy.
100%.
So, yeah. All right. But here we're all about like paying for dreams and all this stuff. So not about like the material of your boot. All right. That was very interesting. I actually learned just by you sharing the price. So I'll be looking into this. Thank you for sharing, Roy. And
absolutely,
we have still 5 items to go.
Guys, 5 to go.
5 to go. And we have really exciting stuff coming right now. This, I know maybe not everyone has watched the show before, but I want to say that the next item is among one of my favorite things. And if some people are regular and have seen my show, they will know exactly what I'm talking about. I did, and I already told you what was the most hype item I got today, right? When you're asking me, and we're kinda there on the hype level, and I haven't watched this, but I'm pretty sure I know what it is, and I'm gonna just ask you confirmation after that.
I would hope that you know what it is. The name of it is on the thing.
Is it? I'm blind.
Yeah.
I'm old and I don't. Is the name is on it? I need to check. Like
it is.
Where?
Okay. I mean, listen, just pull it up. I can just show you.
Yeah, but okay. But I know what it is anyway. So I'll just say it. So the next item you brought is a sign item. Multiple people sign. And pretty
lots of
cool
signatures.
People sign on this, from what I've seen. We have on the next item, if I can just have it, okay, right here. What is, I believe, is a poster of the animation version of Critical Role. Is that correct?
It's funny you say that because no, it is not of the animation. It's of the campaign.
Okay. So it's the campaign and not the animation. But they made an animation too, right?
They did make an animation, but this is from like 7 or 8 years ago, and you cannot get this anymore.
I see. So this drawing. Right, tell us all the story about that, because I want to hear everything about this.
Yeah, so good place to pivot from the voice acting side of things.
Yes,
I'm sure. Obviously, I've talked very much about my voice acting background and how much I've wanted to become a professional voice actor and how many, goals and dreams that I still have within the field. But a big reason that I even started getting into voice acting was because of this D&D campaign that turned into a web series called Critical Role. Back in 2015, they started airing it on Geek and Sundry's Twitch page, which is where I started watching it. I'm a day 2 or day 3 critter, almost day 1. I think I missed like the first session by like a week.
Damn.
But I hopped on Critical Role so fast, so incredibly fast, and it inspired me so much to the point where I found a local hobby shop. I learned how to play D&D. I learned how to role play, and I learned how to DM. And from there, that's where I got my feet wet. I got my licks in of how to role play.
Like for me, D&D has been a thing since like I'm a kid, like since I'm a teenager. But for you, Critical Role was the window to kind of get into D&D. What version of D&D were you playing? Was it like 4, 5, like
5e?
Okay, it's crazy.
5e, yeah. But yeah, like this poster specifically is from Campaign 1.
Campaign 1.
Yeah, it is while Campaign 1 was still airing. So they were still in the middle of Campaign 1. Every single cast member of Campaign 1 has signed this. So you can see all of their signatures near their characters. It is awesome. Critical Role has meant so much to me. I've met multiple of these voice actors throughout my life. Matt Mercer is still a massive inspiration to me.
What a guy.
For voice acting. Yeah.
What a guy.
Just freaking incredible. But yeah,
this poster, if I can ask, is it like an official poster? Is it like a poster you brought? Like just the poster itself, the imagery?
Oh no, it's mine. It's out in my living room.
No. What I mean is the art. Is it like an official art that like
this is from the tour.
Okay. Because
that's what I was saying. It's from like 8 years ago or so when they were getting close to the end of Campaign 1. So they were like, we have to like do merch of it because Critical Role took off way harder than they expected to. So they released this poster. And it's like I said, it's signed by everybody. And this is like when you talk about collector items.
Yes.
This is a Critical Role like gold mine because you cannot get this anymore.
This is a crazy item. I would tell you right now, for me, because the reason I was asking you about the poster is important because if it is an official poster versus I respect fan art. You know, we love our fan arts and we love people making art.
It is official
as a fan, but being official and being something limited, right? Because nowadays, if I want to find this poster, I'm gonna have to like get my wallet out.
Yeah,
because some people are maybe selling it. I'm sure, right? There's some people that they keep that stuff.
I'm actually curious how expensive it is nowadays if I can even find it. Like
exactly.
It's such a crazy item.
Yeah.
To find.
Seriously.
You know?
And is it laminated? Like I can see that there's like this kind of shine on it.
It's not laminated, but I do have it in like a protective like poster frame.
Okay.
That stops it from getting like messed up or dust contaminated or anything like that.
The protection is probably what is giving the shine.
Yes.
There.
Yeah, that's what's giving the shine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks in like mint condition. Like you probably like take very, very much care of that.
I postered it up, or I put it in that thing as soon as I got it, and has not left that thing once.
Listen, this is worth a lot of money, for sure.
Yeah, I think it is actually.
By everyone on it, and because of how popular Critical Role became. And still is, to be honest, even to this day. I myself watch them once in a while. Like I don't like watch all the episode, but like if I sometime like it gets on my algo, and just like, oh hey, it's been a while. Like I always love like watching their stuff. I would just like literally just like pop an episode and every time, even without context, sometimes it's still very good. So
yeah,
I myself as being a Dungeon and Dragon fan and just like tabletop RPG in general, I can really understand the value of this. I would say what they did probably to the D&D scene and the tabletop scene in general was really making a game that was seen like, ha! Nerds! Kind of thing to kind of being like, hey, this can be actually cool. Right?
Yeah.
And even you,
Absolutely.
like you said, you got into it. Like, okay, I'm gonna like people know how old I am. I started playing D&D on the 2nd edition. Okay, that shit was like we had Taco. Have you ever heard of Taco?
I don't think so.
Okay, so there was like back in the days. I feel so old. There was an armor system that was super complicated for sweet nothing. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And it was like you had to do so much math to calculate like your armor value, and people no, not the Taco, but it got removed. It got removed in 3rd edition, which to me 3.5. I don't know if you ever went curious about D&D before, like you bit into it. 3.5 was pretty fire. A lot of people think
like
that
Pathfinder era, isn't it?
Yeah. This
is
what like Pathfinder kind of based themselves. It was created. But yes, 3.5 is what I played the most. Anyway, I'm super into D&D too, so I really see the value of that. And now I need to put a price on this. This is the kind of item,
yes, you do.
Just like kind of quote priceless, right? No matter how much like I offer you is probably not enough. So I have a hard task here of putting a number on this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this is more than 1,000 for sure. I saw people were like, "Oh, this is like 750." No, to me, it's more than 1,000.
It's pretty priceless.
It is because of how like priceless it is, and you gotta see the collector mind here, okay? For a lot of people, like they see it's a poster with signature on it. What's the deal, right? But the rarity of finding this. Probably not a lot of people, probably the fans back then like you that had the same idea might have this item, but no one else is gonna have exactly this item, this poster, this is the first campaign too, right?
Yeah, campaign 1.
Very important because this is like the start of it all, so it makes it even more valuable. How much? Okay, I'm gonna ask you. Usually I give a price first, But I think we got to talk this one through. How much do you think realistically this could go for?
Are we talking JK or are we talking actual money?
Actual.
I think to the right buyer, it's probably going to be like maybe around barely 4 figures is what I'm thinking it would probably be.
Yeah.
Because I remember it being on the relative expensive side when I first bought it. And that was like during campaign 1. And I bought it from the store. So like I got
just
it from
the poster,
like
no signature.
No, with the signatures.
Wait, hold on.
Like when I
Did you buy it with the signature or you got the signature?
I bought it and got the signatures. So like it was like a package, like, hey, get this and get it signed kind of thing.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
so they offered that like online or something?
Yeah, that was like the package part of it.
Okay. So it was this is kind of important because I think there's a little difference between having the item and hunting the people to sign it.
Oh God. No, I would be so terrified of taking this to a con at all. Like I know someone would like bump into me and I'd drop it and then someone would step on it.
Yes.
Hell no. I'm very glad that I was able to buy it in the way that I did. Because like buying it and then being like, yes, can you guys please sign it? Because I would love that.
I do agree. It's smarter.
Yeah.
To not like have it damage in any way. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Okay. So
yeah, I think low 4 figures is probably what I would think.
Yeah. So we're talking like minimum 10K.
No, 4 figures is 1,000.
4 figure.
4 figure. 10K, that'd be crazy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the Japanese yen mess with my concept of money so hard. Every time I see like some people are like, it's easy, you just remove 2-0, but then sometimes I talk in non-Japanese like currency and then I talk about Japanese currency and like I'm old and I'm getting like confused.
Nah.
Okay, I think I would say people have a lot of money when it comes to this shit. I said 10K and you kind of overreacted.
I don't think it's worth that much personally. I mean like maybe to some like buyer out there, but like I don't think it is because it's like other people could have gotten like similar things that I got. So it's not like there's a million of these out there, but there's probably like 100 of them out there.
Right.
Yeah.
5K?
Maybe. Like I said, I think realistically, I think low 1,000, like maybe like 1,250, maybe 1,500 at the most is what I'm thinking.
I think overvalue signature. I don't know.
It very well could be.
I really feel like some sign poster selling for 2K, but I can't see this one. The fact that you can't see this one mean that's like it's not easily available. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be crazy. I would sell that for 5K. So I'm gonna offer you 4K.
4K Janken?
Yes, for 4,000.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Maybe I'm overvaluing. I am really on my show. I've been good on overvaluating things, but the fact that like my mods went and checked and said that he couldn't find it. Usually cannot find it means you have the ballpark of how much you want this to be worth. And if someone is crazy enough, they're gonna take their wallet because like they're whales and they're gonna buy it. Yeah.
I mean, I think I am taking the 4K Janken. I think the big thing to keep in mind, maybe that even I might be undervaluing it as well, as because this is from campaign 1 and that's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the fact that it's from campaign 1. It's from back when it was still Geek and Sundry. So this was from the Geek and Sundry store. And since they don't have the license Critical Role anymore, it is literally like can't find it anywhere. It's got the entire cast signatures on it, and way before they even started talking about an animated series. So the fact that this exists and now we have the animated series as well is like the perfect combination. So maybe I'm just grossly underestimated because like we've got still one more season to go of Legends of Vox Machina, you know?
Yeah. I I'm really curious. Like for today, we're gonna go with Death, but like out there, like in the value of things that you, Roy, own, I'm really curious on how much like this would be worth for real.
This is probably the most valuable thing that I own.
Yeah.
If it's not this, then it's the last item.
Yes. The last
But
item
I don't know how much that last item's actually worth. It could be worth more than I'm thinking it is, and I'll explain when we get to the last item.
Okay.
It's those two are my most valuable.
All right. We're kind of like they're telling you guys, oh, we might have other cool stuff coming up.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'm pretty excited about the last item. So.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, you still have some cool stuff that you wanted to show and bring to the shop. But before we get there, so let's move to item number 7. For number 7, I think I know a little bit the reason. I think I've seen you part of some stream related to that, but I'm sure you can tell us more.
Sure.
On number 7, we have a arcade fight stick. Tell us more, Roy, about. My God! Tell us more about your stick.
I'd love to tell you more about my stick. But more specifically, this is a Quanba Dragon. I bought this a pretty long time ago, like before lockdown, and it's still in like great working condition. Obviously, you can see some like physical wear and tear on it, but not a single issue with it whatsoever. It is big, it is thick, it is heavy, and not your stick, right? This the item, like, right? We're not like talking. Yeah,
okay.
The fight stick. Yeah, the fight stick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got distracted for a second.
Hey, listen, don't worry. You're very distracting for me. Listen, Quanba is still one of the highest kings of fight sticks.
Okay.
Technology-wise, a lot of people have started moving away from traditional arcade sticks and moving into instead leverless, maybe a term you've probably heard.
Leverless?
Where,
no, I know what you're saying.
Where you have both your hands on the stick and you do up, down, left, right with buttons instead of with a stick.
Yes.
So,
okay.
I've always preferred this, though.
I think I know what you're talking
You've probably
about.
seen one and just like don't know the name of it.
Yeah.
But this is the fight stick that I've used for numerous like tournaments, events. Every time I'm playing in something that requires me to play a fighting game, I'm using this 100% of the time.
Tell us a little bit about your fighting game history.
Yeah, so I started playing Street Fighter 4 back in 2012, which ironically is a little bit late into Street Fighter 4's life. It came out in 2009, and by the time I played it, they were already on their 3rd version, because we had Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4, and then the version I came in on was Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. And that had a lot of different changes, a lot of updates, and that is when I fell in love with fighting games. I think fighting games were very different back then comparatively to how they are now. Online was okay. It wasn't perfect, so people still needed to go to locals to play with each other. Yeah. People were still having like air quotes LAN parties. I remember going to people's homes and spending like 12 hours straight just playing with people.
There was a bar Street Fighter in Montreal where it was just for like gaming, and they had like a special section just for fighting games. And there was always people just going there. It was like a hangout. Man, life changed so much in the last 10 plus years. Like, you're right. Like, people will literally go to these gathering spot, and then they were playing. And that was a bar, too. So they had, like, a drinking license.
Exactly.
You could just go, like, hang out with other nerds. That was
exactly.
That was kind of fun.
Yeah. So this is what I've always used for that, and I'm gonna hype up the brand again. Quanba has never failed me. This is the only stick that I've bought and used for the past 7 or 8 years. Like, it is that old. It is almost a decade old.
You getting the sponsorship on
No, definitely not.
Why not?
Nah, because I don't play enough fighting games anymore, unfortunately. I try and play them when I can, but unfortunately my schedule and my life just don't allow me to be as competitive with them as I wish I could be.
Right.
But that's why
it's like a sport. You gotta practice, right? If you don't have the time to practice.
But it's why when there's like events like the Sage Slam, which I've been in
I was like, I feel like I've seen him in that. Yeah,
I was in one for Street Fighter and one for Tekken, and I loved both times that I was able to participate. And as much as I would love to continue to participate in them, there are sometimes I've had to be like step back a second and be like, I would love to do this. I don't have the time. I can't take off work like to play these games, which is it hurts so bad to go. I cannot take off time to participate in this tournament, even though I would love to.
Yeah.
So
no, I feel that. Because you need to prep, you need to practice. Like
not even just the practice. I just can't take the time off work. I don't have the time off to take. I need the money.
No. But yeah. So you can take time off to do the practice. What I'm saying.
Yeah. Like I would have I would have signed up for there's one for 2XKO, which is the League of Legends fighter.
Yes.
There's like a big sign up for that, and I'm like, I really wanted to sign up for it, but I just know that I would not have been able to work it into my schedule.
I see.
So,
greatest memory as in fighting games for you?
It actually might be the Sage Slam.
Yeah?
There's two pieces of it. One in the Street Fighter one, I went undefeated in the round robin part. Yeah.
Pretty good.
So I was very happy about that, and listening to like some of the people that I was playing against, like watching back their VODs and hearing the things that they had to say. It gave me like a lot of pride to know that I was able to like perform at a really good level that. And
then the stream and everything.
Yeah. And while my team did not win, I'm still very proud of the performance that I was able to put on. And I'm eternally grateful for the opportunity that Sajam and everybody that participated in the Sajam Slam gave me.
It's pretty cool. But then I do agree that like to be honest, like I'm sure you can attest to that, especially lately. Events is really, to me, it's the blood, it's the peak of like especially I think in the VTuber community. And me myself, like trying to do more events, these events are just like they're special, for us, for the viewers. Like they're really important. So I can really understand why like this would be like your greatest like memory. For fighting games. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And then the second part of that was last year's TwitchCon. Sajam Slam ended there, and even though my team was already eliminated by that point, they still made us placards. So I have a placard with my name on it that says Twitch Rivals Roy Keato.
That's
and
good.
It's like I was debating like putting it in the same picture. I actually did take a picture of it, but I was like, there's other things that I can just talk about it. And I think that the fight stick just to show the work that I've dedicated to fighting games.
I do think though, if you would have had it, this has value in a sense that it's yours.
Yeah.
It is probably your name on it, right?
No, it doesn't. But the placard does.
But there's still limited placards of this, only to people who participated, which was like 50 people,
yes. Maybe? How many of there were us? I think it was 30 of us. Total, because it was 6 teams of 5.
So
I think
in a way, there's 13. There's 30 in the world.
Yeah, of the placard. I mean, there's more. There's more than that because, like Twitch Rivals at TwitchCon, there's multiple events, so they all have these placards for them.
Right, but
it doesn't say Sajam Slam on it.
Oh, it doesn't.
It just says Twitch Rivals in the name.
Okay.
So, like I said, it is still something that I am incredibly proud of, and I love having it, and it's definitely one of a kind and unique. But it is there are a ton of Twitch Rivals placards, and I'm sure there are a ton from this year too.
Yes. So. It's still like super cool, right?
Absolutely.
Now, the stick, all the memories that comes with it.
Mhm.
How much? I don't even know how much these, like, just like a random stick, like not this one, like a random stick is like at least $100.
Oh, like a fight stick in general?
At least, like, I mean, if I buy a freaking Nintendo controller at like $100, for sure, these are at least $100, like retail.
I think this one specifically, when I bought it, it was 300
Yeah,
retail.
exactly.
So, and I mean, like that's the big thing. It is it's a heavy piece of equipment. You know, you pick it up and you feel the weight of this shit. You know.
I would say for all the memories and also I was like almost bursting into a song there. And then if I would say thanks for the memories, but
even though they weren't so great, anyway.
And also because of the stick itself, I think I want to match retail and add an extra. You did say it's in great condition. How old is this one, especially?
It's like 7 or 8 years old now.
It's
I got it before.
It's kind of old, but it's
Yeah.
still in good condition.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I think, because it looked great for something that has 7 years of you. Let me check again. It really visually.
I think the things that like you can notice the most is like I'm missing like the screw covers on like a couple of them. And like that's it.
Yeah, but that I wouldn't know that this is a 7 years old used item. Yeah. I will be, maybe, am I generous today? It's the first episode kind of like vibe, you know? I'm just like, I have a new currency. I'm rich now, so I'm just like spending hard. I think I'm offering you retail value.
I'll take it.
I hate it when they don't fight me. It means that I'm offering too much.
Well, I'm a bit surprised. I mean, like 300 is like retail price, but then like after like assuming, you know, wear and tear and the fact that it's almost a 10-year-old piece of technology, but then the sentimental value brings it up. So it's like, I'll take the 300.
It's the story. The story was great. And I think these moments are really important. These like kind of moment that like you remember, because you know, as content creator, like there's a thing where every day you kind of question yourself and you're kind of like just like, you know, it's just normal, like I think as creator. But then like these moments that has happened, and then we do remember them because they were important enough and big enough, and you're just like, yeah, but I did that, and that was huge. And then that was like really cool. And like that has meaning, and just like, you know, these are very important, and it really felt that kind of moment. So I was like, all right, let's put some value into that. And
that's how the Sage Jam slams feel to me, because the ones that I got to participate in, it's like obviously like when I got into fighting games, it was 2012. You know, that was 13 years ago, and getting to play in the Sage Jam slams in the past year, it's like I got to relive some of those memories when life was simpler, life was easier, and getting to relive those and getting the opportunity to share that passion with my teammates, with the people that were watching the Sage Jam Slam, and the fact that Sage Jam trusted me enough to be part of the Sage Jam Slam in the first place was like all of that makes fighting games as a memory even bigger and even greater. So
I think even people that were not super into the fighting community or fighting game in general, like we're participating to this event, and so they really did a good job in exposure of that. But that's all right. That's really that's great for me. 300 is fine, and you're taking it, so we're adding it. We're adding it to the pot that we have here, and we are gonna continue. We're yapping a little bit more than usual, but that's all good. That's all good.
I'm a yapper.
I do
I'm
love
a yapper.
A good story. So let's. Oh, what's the total so far? That is a great question. Sometime I do an update. We are now. That was item number 7. Let me do a quick math here with my trusty calculator. How good are you confident with your math skill, Roy?
Decently. Why?
How much do you think you made so far, if you estimate, like, if you remember?
Okay,
roughly?
it was the Critical Role poster was 4K, right? So 4K, 300, 4300, 1750 for the first setup. So that's 6050. There was 1500 for that, so that's 7550. Plus the coffee was, I think it was the coffee 100? No, it was 75. So it's like I probably have like 61-ish. Oh, and the cosplay. Cosplay was 200 or was it 250? I can't remember.
So how much?
I'm gonna say under 6,500, but like around 6,300, 6,400 is where I'm thinking.
You made more than that.
Oh, okay. Where am I?
Yes,
Did I just forget an item?
And most probably, you are at 7,000, almost 8,000.
I must have just forgotten an item.
I think so. I think maybe the piece, the setup.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes,
I don't think I included the voice acting setup. Yeah, that would be it. That would be it. Yeah, that literally would be the 1,500 right there.
Yes,
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, so the total is almost 8K, which is pretty good, all things considered.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah. I hope that's. No, you know what? Keep it. Like.
Yeah, I'll change my mind. Yeah.
I'll go home with my items. Forget about it. I still want to stream anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true. I do have to stream and make voice acting content. That's true. It's true.
Alrighty, let's move on with the next item. I hope that this is fresh. Because I think you streamed that, did you not?
I did, yeah.
You did,
so
right? That's what
I will sell this as a fresh thing and make you a fresh one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we have something that you like doing sometime on stream, like I just said.
Yes, I unfortunately have not been able to recently because the computer that I used to stream in my kitchen broke.
Oh no!
I've been trying to save up to get a new one, but it has been a slow process. Not because of anyone's fault, but my own, because money is hard.
Yes.
But yes, so during Pride Month this past year, I made a pancake because I am pansexual and I love cooking and baking. And yeah, I wanted to make something like that, and so I'm selling the cake.
the flag cakes, I feel, are very popular. Like I've seen those like often like pop in like in my my Twitter or similar like kind of social. So that's pretty fun. So tell us a little bit more about your cooking, about maybe baking, like
sure.
What's I imagine like owning a coffee club, like you also serve some food, so you must have like a background of sort.
Yeah, some basic baked goods that I can make in my downtime kind of thing. No, but so a lot of people don't know this about me because it's just kind of lost hidden lore. Before I was a VTuber, because as we discussed before the pawn shop opened.
There's a life before being VTubers? Like, is it like...
there was a life before being a VTuber. So I've been making content for 8 years. And I've been a VTuber for only half of that, for a little over 4 years. I've been a VTuber for more than I've not been a VTuber, if that makes sense, for streaming and content wise. But while I was a face cam streamer and while I was making other content, one of the directions that I wanted to go in was cooking and baking. And I was inspired by people like Binging with Babish. And so at one point I had a cooking and baking channel that I called Baking Bites, and that I would take food from video games and anime and things like that and then make it. And
that's cool.
I think I got 8 episodes in, but like I put way too much production value into it for how small of a channel I was, for it being like my first time doing something. Like I had my friend who was a film student like filming me. I did all of the audio stuff myself. I did all the editing. So we would be shooting with like studio quality cameras and lighting for like 6 hours. So these shoots would be lasting a hell of a long time. And then after that, it would take me in the realm of like 40 hours to edit these down into videos. And then they would get like
now I
like
understand
10
the comment
views.
you told me when you were like, I understand completely what you're talking about.
I do. Yeah, people don't realize that I've been out here grinding for a long time with a lot of different forms of content.
And it never like really pop or anything? Because the concept sounds great.
The concept was great, but the problem is I didn't have a good way of advertising it. So like my thumbnails weren't great, my titles weren't great. Like that ultimately, like when I look back at it, that was the issue. And like I know that now because hindsight is 2020. But at the time I had no idea. But so during that time, because that was like right around the time that lockdown started.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't become a VTuber until 2021. So 2020, when lockdown started, I was still a facecam streamer and doing facecam content. So I decided to explore baking as a passion, and I fell in love with it. So as the years went on and I shifted into VTubing, I found it hard to do it. And then when I moved into my current apartment, I found it that I had a perfect setup for it. I had the additional PC because I got the new PC from what we talked about in the first setup or the first picture.
Yes.
So I just took the old PC I had, threw it in the kitchen, and used that to stream from. And unfortunately, that broke now. So
I do hope that you find ways to bring it back, because to me, I'm personally. I don't say that because I'm a large guy, but I like food. I like food content. Food is evergreen. People love food. People like the number one books that are sold like worldwide every year are cookbooks. Like people want to talk about food. People want to see food. People want to see people cook food. Food is eternal because it's in our nature, right? Even if we're
eternal, I like that.
Even if we are virtual, like people want the food. And even for me, every time like I start talking about food and when food is there, like I always feel like people like are excited.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you on that one.
And what about the baking? Is it just like something you did by yourself and you kind of developed through the years, like through just like passionately doing anything? Like you don't have like a background into it or anything? It's really passion driven.
No, I quite literally was just like, man, I think this looks cool. I like some of the food that I see in anime and games and some of the videos that I'm watching. Like I said, it was just binging with Babish was like a big inspiration for me at that time because I'd never really pursued it much.
Are you ready for Nostalgia Blast?
Yeah, hit me.
Do you remember Epic Meal Time?
Epic Meal Time, yeah. I never really watched it much.
I mean, either, but I was familiar with it. Yeah. It was still a product of its time for food, food content.
Yeah, yeah. It's been a long time since I've had a baking stream though. I don't think this was the last thing that I did, but this was probably close to it. So it's been at least 3 to 4 months since my last baking stream, and I'm like. Every time I walk by my like kitchen counter that has the monitor on it from like the streams, I'm like,
it hits you
soon. I'm like, soon, please.
How was that cake? Because technically, like to focus back on that cake, you loved it. What's the flavor? Vanilla?
Vanilla and lemon.
Ooh,
yeah.
I'm a big lemon fan.
Yeah. Okay. It was really good. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you would sell the cake to me.
Yeah, and I mean just knowing that I have such an incredible passion for baking and everything that I do. I mean, like me talking about how I picked it up during the pandemic and tried to turn it into content, and even though it didn't work, the passion for baking stuck with me until I found a way to share that passion of baking with my streams. So even though the technology broke, I'm still, cooking, baking when I can.
Okay, so passion-flavored cake.
Filled with passion.
Okay. I will jack the price. I mean, it's a cake. Like, I can't like go crazy on a cake.
Sure.
But I'm gonna say, because you did say that this cake is old, so you would have like the decency of like baking.
Yeah, I would make you a fresh one. Yeah.
I am willing to add. Okay, here's the deal.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm listening.
I'm offering, I think, the same price that I offered to the cup.
Oh, the coffee. Yeah.
But 75. But if you tell me, and I'll be watching your content, sir. It doesn't have to be literally like for me. But I challenge you, because you did something with lemon.
Yeah.
Have you, and I don't know how hard or easy it is to cook something using yuzu. Have you ever eaten first yuzu?
I have, but it's been like a really long time. And I know it's like really strong. So,
because yuzu dessert here in Japan, they are among, because you did say it was lemon flavored, right?
Yeah,
so
it was lemon.
It kind of like reminded me. If you think you can do something yuzu wise, I would be willing to increase the price. But if you think that it could be challenging, like,
I think the challenge would be finding yuzu.
Yeah. That's what I mean, right?
Yeah. Finding yuzu literally would be the hardest thing. But I mean, like, if I really wanted to like try and make a air quotes fake yuzu flavor, I could just get lemons and oranges and try and make the mixture myself.
It's not the same, though.
I know it's not. But like, I could try. If I couldn't find yuzu, that's what I would probably try and do.
Yes. All right. So, if the deal is on the table, it doesn't have to. I don't want to like force you. I would go with 100.
Okay, I'll take 100.
It's just like, sure, bring the yuzu, whatever, 100. Let's go.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I love baking anyway, so like, if I can find yuzu, I'll try baking with it.
Sometime, considering like, what's the future for the shop? Am I like gonna like stay in Japan forever? A lot of people ask you this question when you live here. Oh my God, like everyone wants to know, like, how long you're gonna be staying in Japan? When are you going back? And I would say the things that I would like miss, like heavily foods related, would be ume, Japanese plums, and yuzu. These two flavor are something that are really important in Japan, and I haven't seen much outside of Japan. But these flavor drive me insane. I'm a little bit into the sour kind of flavors, and I like sour. I'm telling you, like, if you ever like cook and you have the chance to use those two ingredients, to me it's like it's heaven. Anyway, I'll chill with my Japanese ingredient. Because we have like 2 more items, but for this one,
2 more.
We are going for 100.
Yes.
Sold. Alrighty, sold. I will eat your cake.
Wait.
And I will even pay you for it.
I'm not complaining about this. This actually seems just like a straight up win for me.
Alrighty. Next item that we have is, let me check it just on my list. Oh, I was surprised for this one, and I can't wait to hear the stories about it. Because, like, a lot of people, when they come on the show, they bring me a lot of video game stuff. I have a lot of gamers, I would say, and they bring like almost only video game stuff. Because I think like a lot of VTubers are into games, right? But then you brought and rocks, that's true, but like that's another story. Like,
and rocks.
Yeah, people bring me rocks on this show, like, because
that's crazy.
And I'm kind of rock based, like Janken pawn,
yeah,
like the symbol, the rock, the fist bump. Whatever. But you didn't
Sure,
bring
Roos
me
brought
rock.
bugs.
No rock today, guys. I'm so sorry. Like, I know yet another guest that doesn't bring me rocks. But the next item is still very interesting. And hey, we have some Raider. Hello, welcome in, Raider. We are with Roy Chateau, and we're on episode 1, season 3 of Pomme Star. Welcome in. Take a seat because we are about to look at Roy's next item, and I have so much question. I have so much question for you because I'm also into this series. The next item that we have today is a video game in its box. When they have the box, I'm like, yes. They keep it perfectly. There's a tiny bit of damage on the the French came out on the corner there, but overall it's still a really good looking box. Roy, what are we looking at here, and why are we looking at this?
So this is Paper Mario for the N64. It is the first in the Paper Mario series. It was the spiritual successor to Super Mario RPG, which was on the Super Nintendo. But this specifically spun off into its own series by the Paper Mario franchise. It is one of, if not my favorite N64 game. And obviously there's the monetary value of a boxed, complete, good condition N64 game. Sure.
With the pamphlet?
Oh yeah, I've got everything in there.
Oh, nice.
But the other part of it is a little sentimental, if you don't mind me getting a little sappy.
Of course, because that's what I want to know. I was like, why there has to be a reason, like why Mario and like why this game. Sure, go ahead. What's the story behind it?
So when I was younger, obviously this game is old, so that hurts to say.
Not that old, but yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. When I was younger, my mom passed away. When I was younger, and one of the things that my dad did to try and spend more time with my sister and I, with me specifically, he would play video games, and this was a game that my dad and I played together. He would sit down and play it with me. He had his own save file that he would play. He would make sure that he understood how everything went. So not only is it just straight up an amazing game, but I have so many good memories tied to it.
So he
with
was
my dad
learning about video game with this one.
Yes, specifically. And I mean, like, we went on to play like tons of other games. Metroid Prime, I think, is still his favorite, but like this is one of the ones that I remember us playing a ton.
That is very sweet.
Yeah.
And how did he feel about video games, like, after spending time? Like, did he ever become a gamer?
I think he would have if he was allowed to. But as life went on, you know, he's a little bit more limited into the things that he's allowed to do, you know, being where he is in life, I guess, is the best way of saying it. I 100% think he would have become a gamer, I think is the way to say it. Yes.
I see. What about Mario by itself? Like, is there like something with the series, like that has any sentimental value? Like why this game?
Not really, honestly. Paper Mario was just, I think we had rented it initially so it was a Blockbuster competitor called Wow Video.
Wow Video, and, all right.
Yeah. So at least competitor in my area where I was living at the time.
Yeah.
And we would rent games from them all the time. And I remember this being one of the ones that we rented. And I think we just grabbed it on a whim because probably my dad was like, oh, it's Mario. Like, I'm sure my son will love that kind of thing. And I mean, like, I was never the biggest Mario fan. Like, I didn't have a Super Nintendo because I was too young. But like, you know, I never even had Super Mario 64 growing up. Like, it was literally just Paper Mario and Smash Brothers, you know? But no, I think it was just maybe the aesthetic of it being paper crafts was like, oh, like, this is appropriate for kids. Like, I could give this to my son and not have to worry about it being violent. And, you know, oh, look, like, it's Mario. Like, I don't have to worry about that. Like, Mario's a great good thing that people always talk about being good. So it just kind of happened from there. And then I fell in love with it. Paper Mario is, I still think to this day, one of the great, like, easy top 5 N64 games of all time.
It's a great game. It definitely is a great game. I myself have some connection. Sometimes I like to think that I'm like kind of Mario coded. In my look, maybe I'll help with that in a moment. Like there we go. Like I'm more Mario.
Oh my goodness gracious! He's
But,
just as attractive. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm very versatile on the facial hair. Not too much today, but just because it's on topic. Just because it's on topic. But yes, Mario itself like has a lot of meaning for me. Like again, like a little bit like in the same vein of like Power Ranger, where like as a kid, like it really like enables some stuff, and the RPG series also for me, because I'm probably a little bit older, I was all about the one on the Super Nintendo.
Super Mario RPG.
Yeah. The Super Mario RPG on the Super Nintendo. And it's so interesting that you shared a retail story. By the way, I miss retail so much, man. Do you imagine in the year that in the era we are, especially us as content creator, if we had the power to just like, you want to stream one game one day, you don't know if you're gonna gonna play it more than once. So instead of paying like $80, you would just go and you rent it, you stream it. And then if you think like, it's not, that was fine for a stream, then you don't have to have it. Like, oh my God, like it would be, I don't know why we got rid of that system. It was just so good. But anyway, maybe I'm just being nostalgic. But to me, the RPG series, as it's a story I said before on my channel, but I want to share it because it's very relevant right now. I would go as a young Janken in a Canadian winter, and I would like travel like an hour in the snow to go get in the morning, Saturday morning, because I got to get it as soon as possible to have it the longest possible on retail, right? I would go as they open on Saturday morning, and I would go there and I would go and try to find the little token, right? That you would like remove from under the game you want. I don't know if this is how it worked when you were a kid, but they were
it doesn't sound familiar at all.
Yeah, they had a little token that they had like on Velcro, and you would just like take it from under the box that says like the game, what game they have, right? And I would go to the counter and I would say, I need the cassette that has exactly that number on it, because I knew little smart Janken knew that my save was on that cartridge. And then to add it up, because it was cold and I want to like kind of have instant gratification even as a kid, I was like, you know what, you have a boot there like to play games and no one's using it because it's Saturday morning and then nobody can you just like pop it in just to verify my save is still there? And then like they would gladly do so, right? And because like I'm a kid, and then like there's nobody, and it was also like back in the 90s where we didn't care so much about those things, and they would just like put it there, and I would just like being like, okay, my save is there. You know what, like it's kind of cold outside, I could just like like play like a little bit like before like I rented, and I would just like play a little bit in the store, right? Because there's nobody, because who goes like at 10 a.m. At the retail store in the morning? And
I get you.
And then I was like, okay, I'm content. Like my save is there, and I would tell them like, okay, yeah, that's the one. And then I would bring it home and play like all weekend, because even as a young Janken, it's a big gamer. But yeah, so all this to say that yes, the Mario RPG series, even for me, has a lot of meaning, and then you have even a great sentimental stories attached to it, and now it's a box product with a lot of emotion for both of us, and then in great condition. I love, like, that's the one thing, I was not always smart as a kid, and boxes, I thought they was, taking space and all that shit. When you don't have a house and you're always like living in apartments, and you're kind of like, and I didn't see the value also of that, I guess, as a kid, right? Because you don't think that a stupid like cardboard box like have any value. Who would think that? But then like
Yeah.
when you're just like, oh right, because you want to keep it like
Exactly.
as like as new or as close as new. So nowadays, the value of a box Paper Mario is a fan favorite. The one on the N64. It was actually Thousand Door, was it? Or it was just Paper Mario? I don't remember.
Thousand Year Door was on GameCube and then got remade on Switch.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is OG Paper Mario.
Yeah.
I kind of like doing that minimum mustache.
It suits you well.
I'm not sure of the value of it right now, but
Okay.
less expensive, but it's probably not super rare. Yeah, that makes sense. I will commit, and I will say probably you can find this box for $100. I think. I'm not sure, but I want to double that value. I want to double this value because of all the story and the great memorabilia that comes with it.
Mm.
And I think I want to offer 200.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm really curious on how's the. What did my mod Apoc like did check? How much did you find it just for fun? Like and then it's too late. You already said okay. So if he
I
says
said okay.
like actually and like whoops.
So I found it complete in box in good condition for about $215.
Oh shit. Oh, but wait, is it? Oh, in box. So about the same
complete.
then.
Yeah, so roughly the same, but like I'm selling it to you so you can sell. So
Right. Exactly. Right?
Yeah.
That's the price you found. Okay, that makes sense.
Exactly.
Okay, we're fine. I think we're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, complete on seal is about 200. Okay,
Yeah.
and then I have to resell. Yeah. All right.
Exactly.
Actually, you know what? We've been like pretty good, like on fair
Yeah.
deals. Two professional salesmen doing business. This is what it looks like. This is prime sell people. I'm not sure how to
Salesman?
Salesman? Yeah, that makes sense. that makes sense. All right, and now I'm gonna bring back my beard. And now
I missed it. I missed the beard. I like the big smile. It makes me happy, you know.
That it's the must. It was the number one set I said is like, listen, like it's the brand. Like I need my One Piece smile.
The One Piece smile. That's good. I like that.
I don't watch
big Janken smile.
Yeah, I'm not a One Piece like connoisseur much, but you know I know the series and I'm just referring it. But your last item is not One Piece coded, of course not. It is actually something much more close to you, something that we've already talked about.
Yeah.
And I think that even from what you told me, what we're seeing is not even everything. There's even more to be told.
Yes,
about
I just
the
couldn't get a better
item.
picture. Yeah.
And the last item for today, I would say, as exciting as the poster, more exciting than the poster. There is maybe the stories behind it makes it even more exciting. Let's just look at it. Roy, the last item of today, we have an amazing complete series box with, would you look at that? A lot of signature. Tell us about it, Roy.
Yeah. So this is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers complete box set, DVD box set specifically. And ironically, I didn't think about this when I took the picture. But now that we've been talking about like collector's items and everything, you can't get this version anymore. They reprinted this, but it looks different. They had to use a different like collective box set for it. Yeah.
That is an important detail.
Yeah, I'm actually curious about it. I want to see if I can find a picture for it. So this was from Shout Factory, who is usually the ones that do like box sets for Power Rangers and collections and Super Sentai and Kamen Rider and things like that as well. I'm not seeing the original series though, so maybe the license ran out. But this was like the initial run was this. And then they had to replace it with like the generic box set kind of thing.
So the box itself, we haven't even talked about like what's on it.
Yeah.
The box itself is a little bit rare because like they did a rerun that looked different.
Yes, and this original one is worth more because the second one is kind of just like here's the DVD like in a generic DVD case, as opposed to here's a collector's box with art on it that the DVDs slide into.
Ooh. So this has that.
Yes. So mine is the one that like on the side where the other DVD is. If you pull out the box, the other individual seasons of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers slot in their own boxes into the side of this box.
That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's awesome. I love it. It's an awesome collector's piece. It's awesome to display. I always prefer MMPR white Tommy as opposed to green Tommy.
Oh, I was actually going to ask you about that.
Yeah. So white Tommy is on there, and I prefer him to green Tommy. Yeah. And the other thing I can say is, yeah, it's got a bunch of signatures on it.
Yeah, but before we go on the signature, I want to know.
Yep.
I want to go like more into the Power Ranger details, right? Like I said,
hit me.
I know Power Rangers. I know the stories. I probably watch all the episodes like of at least like the first or two or third season. But why do you prefer the white version compared to green version?
I'm glad you asked. There's two very specific reasons.
Okay.
The first reason is Tommy was the White Ranger for a much longer time than he was the Green Ranger. Like a significantly longer period of time, including a movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
That I've also seen in the cinema back in the days.
Dang. I was hoping that they would re-show it in theaters near me because they do that for like anniversaries. And the movie just had its 30th and they didn't. And I was really sad. I was really sad. But the other reason is because of writing restrictions, because obviously they're adapting footage from Zhu Ranger.
Yes.
The Green Ranger is not as prevalent in Zhu Ranger footage. So they had to keep coming up with excuses as to why the Green Ranger wasn't around. And almost always it was, oh, Tommy forgot his morpher. Tommy forgot his communicator. Tommy got tied to a tree by putties. He got captured in a net and he's hanging in a tree by putties.
The way they make this series is so crazy. Taking the Japanese footage and then like mix and matching. Like it's like they don't do this anymore, right? Like
they were up until a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah?
It's just they're on a bit of a hiatus right now.
I see. But man, it's so crazy to tie up on like footage and then making it into something else. It's so
first show that did it.
I don't remember a lot of show doing that.
The first show that did it.
It's so interesting. But it makes so much sense. For me, the reason why I like the Green Ranger so much is just like, I just like dinosaurs as a kid, man. I really freaking like dinosaur. And I'm sorry, but a saber cat is like, that's like a dinosaur.
First of all, don't you dare. You got to put some respect on my boy. One tiger, Mujin Henge. Come on. You got to put some respect on him.
And then you know, like he's kind of the bad guy, reform, you know, in his green face. When he's the White Ranger, like, you know, he's just you know, he's the new leader. He's a good guy. He is the new leader, right? We could say that, right? Yeah.
He becomes the leader when he becomes White Ranger.
Right. And you know, he's just like, you know, he's certified good guy now. You know, we all like a little bit of a spiciness, like, like between like a character, but now he's just a good guy with a big kitty. I'm taking this way too seriously.
Put some respect on my white tiger sword. I swear to God, one tiger deserves better. Okay.
But I do love both at the end. But man, I want to talk more about Power Ranger. Maybe not today. We've already been yapping a lot, but it does bring back a lot of good memories. But
Yeah,
let's talk about also signature though, because
yes, so
this you hunted.
Yes, so this was across a couple different conventions and meeting a couple different people. But so I have Bulk and Skull's signatures. I've got Rocky's, Aisha's, Adams as Johnny Young Bosch. I've got Jason's, so Austin St. John. I also have the suit actress that played Alpha, who is Romy Jo Sharf. I think that's on the side as well.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? What you guys see in the front there's actually more on the back and the side, you said?
Yeah, the backs and the sides, I have more signatures, like from Jason and from, the suit actor that played Alpha. So, like, there's a lot of, like, hidden signatures in there.
That's really cool. Is this still an ongoing project? Like, do you...
I mean... I'd love it to be, but I'm gonna be super real. I just have not run into any other Rangers since I saw them. Like, I've seen Johnny Young Bosch a couple times. Unfortunately, Jason David Frank passed away. Tui Trang passed away back in 2001, so there was no way I was getting her signature. I don't think Amy Jo Johnson goes to conventions. I think David Yost is finally going to conventions again, but I haven't run into him. I've never run into Walter Emmanuel Jones. Like, I haven't run into Catherine Sutherland. Like, there's so many people that I haven't run into.
I see. But if you could.
Yeah, absolutely. Ironically, so this is a fun story thing, and this adds a little bit of sentimental value. So obviously we talked about my voice acting background a bit. One of the first voice acting coaches that I had started taking lessons from, his name is Richard Horvitz.
Okay.
Richard Horvitz is the voice of Alpha 5. So you may better know him for roles like Invader Zim, Billy from Billy and Mandy. He's Moxie in Hell of a Boss. He's Raz in Psychonauts. Like, he is iconic. And that was one of my first voice acting coaches. And I've met him once, and I didn't even think about bringing this to have him sign, because I was like, oh, I get to see him in person finally after all our voice acting stuff that we've done together. No. And I didn't even think about having him sign this, I just wasn't thinking.
Well, you have better than a signature from him. You were coached literally by the guy.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Now, any more story before I have like a headache on rating the price of this?
I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I could just talk about how awesome meeting Bulk and Skull was. Paul Schreier and Jason Narvi. Yeah. Both of them were just incredible. They're two of my favorite people that I've met in this regard, because I met them the same convention that I met Johnny Young Bosch. So I was in cosplay, and I was waiting in line, and they got out from behind their table to come over and talk to me, because they were like, "Oh my God, like, this is so cool!" And I was so excited. They were so amazing. They were so nice, and it was really cool. So
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. So the way that I like to do that is I gave a certain amount for an item that you brought.
Yeah.
Signed with a hard to get item. Actually, I was wondering which is harder to get. Probably at the same level now, because you cannot get both anyway.
Yeah.
But the thing is the quality of those. Is this CD, DVD?
The DVDs, yeah.
Oh, DVD. CD, man. Oh my God! Woo!
Yeah.
Are these
For
VHS?
Not VHS, luckily. Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
Oh man, you know, before going to all the pricing, this is something that is scary, and it scares a lot of people on the amount of lost media we're gonna have. Just like it's going faster and faster too. It's kind of scary because we're not doing a great job at preserving our how can I say, our digital literature.
Yeah,
I don't think we've been great. So
it's ironic because every time I find a legal release of like Kamen Rider or Super Sentai for here in the West, I snatch it up like immediately.
Yeah.
So, my Super Sentai and Kamen Rider collection is probably larger than my Power Rangers collection at this point, because like the Power Rangers at least are in like a box set.
He
but
even has like more
seasons,
shit he could have brought, man. He did not even.
Oh yeah, I've got like 13 seasons of Super Sentai. I've got like 8 of Kamen Rider. Yeah.
And this must not be super
helmets
easy to collect too, right?
Yeah, I mean this has been over like several years. So
yeah. Damn, he has.
I've got a Lord Zed helmet. So
crazy. All right, we got to deal with this one. Like, future item can wait.
Hit me.
Okay, so if I offer you less than what I did with the poster, I don't feel it's fair. This is a product that can be consumed because DVD.
DVDs.
The box set itself is hard to get because this is from a print that they don't do even to this day. So you would need to find it resale for sure, because you can't just easily get it. It has even more signature, exactly like my mother Pug is saying. You hunted those signature.
I did.
There was more work behind that. Like, of course, it's great that like you get the pre-sign because the poster is gonna be like 100% intact.
Yeah, pristine.
But hunting signature is more work. It's just what it is, you know?
Yeah.
So this item has more value than the other one.
Absolutely.
Which one would you say is more important to you, Power Ranger or D&D?
Oh, Power. So the thing is like, in career-wise, D&D is probably more important to me because it's what led me to voice acting. But like from a personal like level, Power Rangers is more important to me.
I get it.
Like they're important to me for different reasons. Obviously, D&D like led me to voice acting, but Power Rangers is like, I've been watching Power Rangers since as early as I can remember. I've loved it as long as I can remember, and ironically, it came full circle into becoming a huge part of the content that I make. So
yeah, the dream is the dream one day to VA something Power Ranger related.
I mean, that would be awesome, but I there's not even any Power Rangers projects going on right now.
I didn't know.
Yeah, they've been on hiatus for I think almost 2 years now with zero communication as to why.
I am pitching you something super randomly, and I don't know how it would work in nowadays, like the way that things work. But you know the abridged concept.
I can't.
I know. But if I just thought about it out of nowhere and just imagine that would be. It's so hard to do this kind of stuff nowadays, right?
Yeah, because like the thing is like there are some people that'll like perceive it as like like you like this enough to want to do something like that. But the problem is like because I don't own the property, and because some people might see it as I don't like their voice, so I'm dubbing it over with my own. Like it is a weird gray area. And there's definitely some abridged stuff that I've heard that I think has been hilarious, that's been fun, that's been really well done. But it's always this really weird gray area where I'm like, I cannot touch that. As a professional voice actor, I cannot touch that.
I know, I get it. One day I'm gonna manifest it.
Yeah. I would love to be part of Power Rangers in any capacity. That would be amazing. Whether it be, you know, like a video game, whether it be a cartoon, whether it be the live action series, just voicing over a monster or something like that. I think it would be super freaking fun.
I will wish it that it comes your way. But now we got to deal with this bad boy.
That hit me.
You really want me to hit you? Are you into that or something?
Okay, listen. You didn't have to call me out on it, okay? But I mean, listen, if you're free later, I'm just saying.
It's not technically okay. It's like usually I do it at the end. Wait, hold on. I do it usually at the end. And I
maybe at the end.
But actually, like with my new model, I don't know if you've seen that. I have a fist bump, right? That's my symbol. But I actually now I never. And your first one I actually collab with. I actually have like the. Oh.
He's gonna beat the shit out of me, guys! Look out!
Okay. No hitting.
Okay,
only money.
Only money. Only hitting me for money. Got it. Understood.
I am offering you for this more than what you had for the other one, and I have to say, I am giving this 6,000.
Oh my gosh.
It sounds crazy, but I really love signed product. I really like signed items, especially this one you work for more than one, and it's on a set that is not easily to get. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about?
I'll take it. Deal.
He only bargained, I think, once. You did bargain, no, twice.
Well, there are some other times that I very slyly made your opinion higher, probably without you realizing it. Before you offered, because then it's like once you offer, if I like the price, I can just snag it. You know,
easing me into like giving the price he wants first shot. I see.
See?
Wow, what a professional!
I'm a professional.
What a professional! Okay, with a little laugh there at the end. I heard that.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. So we're going for 6,000, but I'm really happy though that you brought those signed product. Like I said, I think they're really cool to share, and it comes with such a great story too.
Yeah.
So that's really cool, and that's it. That is the 10 item that you brought today, Roy. And we're ready to see how rich in Janken you're gonna be at the end of the day. Now, one thing you gotta understand, like before you get excited, is I can't guarantee like the positive fluctuation. Like right now, I would say like the Janken like is doing well, right? But like I can't guarantee. It's volatile, like the markets and all that stuff. So I'm saying, like, you're making this today, but what is it gonna be tomorrow? Like, I don't know. Let's calculate before we get into the specific.
Sure thing.
If I would have thought I would become a crypto bro.
Come on, don't put yourself down there. Come on. You're far too good looking to be a crypto bro.
Oh, you gotta be. Oh, I didn't know it came with a certain aesthetic. All right, I'm calculating, folks. Stay tuned to see how much Roy made today. And keep in mind that we are not using the yen format anymore. So no need to like transfer into anything. This is literally the amount he's making straight up. We're gonna be sadly removing the superb box that we have here just so we can. No, that's us. Whoa.
Listen, if you wanted to make me disappear, you could have just asked. We can do that later. It's fine.
We went like in the back area real fast.
Back rooms.
Yes. All right, where's it? Where's the damn buck? It's right here. Okay. All righty.
Hey,
and now there we go. And then the amount that usually I have like all the soundboard and all that stuff, but good thing that you're sending me your mini
Yeah.
Go XLR, 'cause, I have like a $50 fine cheap replacement for
Hey, what works works.
it
you know, at the end of the
works
day.
exactly
It works.
So here we are, drum roll. Roy, you made today $14,275, which is really it's pretty good.
Okay, listen, I'll take your word for it.
Without any like bamboozle shenanigan, you know, with just straight value, right? Or any kind of value, as I'm very open, like it doesn't have to be straight value. How do you feel about that? Do you think you got like a good amount from what you brought?
I would say so. I think there's a few items that you really overvalued, I feel like I kind of made out like a bandit.
What do you think? What do you think I overvalued on today?
The poster of the Power Rangers box set.
You think
my
so?
two biggest
I'm
items.
so curious. I will check it out. And
for
I'll
sure.
let you know, I'm really curious how in a real non-virtual world you can get like for those, like, because if you have the right seller, man.
I really do think the Critical Role poster is worth more than the Power Rangers box set, because even though the box set isn't in print anymore, it's not that rare. It's like it's like they did make a good number of them. It's just that it's not $30 cheap. It's like $200 expensive kind of thing. But then the signatures on top of that, I would probably make that maybe worth like $500-$600 because of the signatures. But like the poster, I'm still saying is worth like $1,000. So
okay.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's my own coin, you know. So it's fine. I'm controlling. I'm in control in vertical and horizontal control in my shop. Yeah, I own like every stage of distribution. So we're good. All right. Well, you know, Roy, I had an amazing time learning about such cool story that you had to share today. And you really made me realize how, like, when we were messing around with the Green Ranger and the White Ranger, it made me like, it brought me back for a moment, like I can tell you, and it's like a lot of memories of me watching the show. The fucking flute, bro. Boop, 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 boop. How is that not like fucking cool? Anyway.
I'll get you.
So I really like that. Thank you for sharing the great stories and everything that you had today. And that's about it, everybody. That is the 10 item that Roy brought for us today. Thank you for that so much, Roy. Thank you for coming. And as we are wrapping up over here, anything like you want to add, anything like's happening? I know you're always working so hard. You know, we know rabbits, rabbit-coded VTuber were hard worker.
Yeah, listen, I'm always bouncing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I would say I put out a new audio roleplay today. If you guys want to go check out some of my voice acting work.
Cool.
Yeah.
And that was like before the show today?
Yeah, that was 9 hours ago.
Okay, perfect, excellent.
Yeah.
Nice. What is it about? Is it like a sexy one or?
This one is a sexy one. If you guys like men in bunny suits that have muscles.
I forgot, man. It's crazy you said that. I actually previously I owned like a bunny suit myself.
Did you really?
No, yeah, really. I'll send you the picture.
Artist, we need art of Janken and I in bunny suits pressed up against each other. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, artist.
Okay.
There's consent. Verbal consent. Got it.
All you need is okay. All right. So yes, go check. You have two channels, right? Yeah, on YouTube. You have like streaming and this is on the voice acting run. Right?
Yes. So my main channel is Roy Keira. Obviously, you can find me there.
Oh shit! I've been like mispronouncing.
It's fine. Everyone does. So it's Roy Keira, like a macchiato. Because I'm coffee
It's my
themed.
Japanese brain, bro. I see chi. I see chi. I say chi, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're fine. You're fine. But the other channel is Cup of Dusk Voices because the name of my club is the Cup of Dusk. So
makes sense. All right. So go check it out. And yeah. And for me, I would say Pomme Stars now restarted, so it's gonna be a 2 weeks kind of things where I'm gonna line up like a guest. Next one's gonna be in 2 weeks. I haven't announced who yet, but I already have some people planned out. So if you like that today, make sure to let me know in the comment. And go watch some of Roy content in the meanwhile. And also big news, and maybe I'll send an invite if you have the time. I know you're a busy person. I made a big event last year.
Oh,
it's coming back. So people who've been watching my content know, but I don't know if you know. I think you know. I think you didn't mention on it, but I am bringing back my Janken Pon tournament.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So I'm probably gonna invite like around 50 people, just like last time, and we're gonna have a huge rock paper scissors Janken Pon tournament, VTuber tournament. Again this year.
Wow.
So that's
gonna be awesome.
That's coming in December, so I need to start working on it very soon because that's a lot of work and a lot of prep. So yes, so that's gonna be fun. It's already on the channel if you're curious. If you want to go check that.
Nice. I'll have to
before the new one. All right. Yeah. Once again, I'll say like good VTubers say, but I feel like I don't say enough. Yippee! And
Yippee!
and thank you for coming today, Roy. It was really a great time.
Thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun. I'm so glad to be able to.
All right. Hey, you know what? Bring out the muscle.
Yeah.
Bring out the muscle, and I'll bring out the. There we go. Wait, hold on. Your money can go in your pocket. We don't need to see it. There we go.
There we go.
All right, everybody. Thank you, and let's just leave with a good old otsukare for ending. All right, everybody. Thank you for today. And
thank you.
Otsukare.
Otsukare.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.